Bit of a misty, murky morning. Sunday the 8th of November. Taking the dogs for a walk. We're going to do a bit of geocaching. Going to see some old rocks. The tramp in the woods.
Super tramp!
This is what geocaching's all about. Can you see where it is yet? And there we have it. We've got inside, what have we got inside? Oh, some trinkets. It's a bit damp. This is a logbook that we'll sign to prove we've been here. And there's some swappable items. If you take something out, you've got to put something back in. Anybody who's interested, our geocaching name is The Flying Boots. And then when we've written in the logbook, we put it back in the place where we found it, so somebody else can come and find it. Right, this is how we found it on by using a GPS. You can use a mobile phone as well if you want to. And Alice is just about to put it back where we found it. There was a few leaves on top to hide it nicely. There we go. We've got about another, I think we can find about 10 of these today.
I don't know how many we've found. I don't know. How many have we found?
Oh, all in all, we've been doing it a long time, but we've found about 4,600 geocaches since we started. All around the world.
Grand Canyon,
Norway,
Nevada Desert,
Sardinia,
where else?
Wales, Scotland.
Yeah. Also Las Vegas. That was the good one.
Oh, Las Vegas. Yeah. We found them everywhere.
Yeah.
Fascinating hobby.
Yeah. Takes you to wonderful places.
Great for the dogs.
And it's got quite a good social scene.
Great for children as well, because it makes them walk further, because they can swap items in the caches. Perfect thing to do on a grey November day. The Everard Oak, designated by H.M. Verderers of the Forest of Dean on the 7th of March 1996, in appreciation of his service as Deputy Surveyor John Everard Esquire OBE, which I'm guessing must be that oak there. That's where the geocache is, all the way up there. Found it! This was the second find of the day. Took a little while. We're right up on top of a rock. Dogs are wondering what we're up to. And it's just going back in its hidey hole. Beautiful day. Okay, right, we think we found a wood bluet. Edible. But we're not going to eat this one. It has to be cooked apparently. Taking a few photographs to identify it later at home. That geocache was found underneath that rock there, or you can just see it poking out the side, underneath what is a bigger rock here. Right, just looking for the next cache. I've made notes on the GPS, and then when I get home I'll log it online, and it The internet site records all our finds, and the internet site is geocaching.com. Right, we'll go to that top one next. Got more wild edibles here. Chestnuts, although they've gone over a bit now. We're a bit late. This is vetch. The young shoots can be eaten, and the flowers, but not the pea pods. Rose hips, edible, good source of vitamin C. And here we have a wild boar wallow. This is another clever find. Yay, found it! Good use of an old post box. Okay, this we have here is the near Harkening Rock. Apparently it was a lookout point because you could see for miles if if it wasn't so foggy, and you can hear, I've got to read this, it is said you can hear sounds of the slightest movement in the area even from the other side of the River Wye. It is here that the keepers of the King's game are said to have waited, listening for people poaching, deer from the woods and salmon from the river. Okay, there's another interesting bit. Apparently the buckstone years ago used to rock, and it's made from the same bedrock as this. This is quartz conglomerate, and they reckon they could send messages by rocking the buckstone, which is not far from Staunton, and they could hear it in this rock here. So that's the near Harkening Rock. There you go. We're now underneath the near Harkening Rock.
That's been set up for climbing.
We could live under here. It's nice and dry, isn't it? We found a birch polypore, not very edible. It can be eaten, but it can be used for all kinds of things, like an antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, to sharpen blades, and apparently used in the Bronze Age to get rid of parasitic worms.
It's also been used, dried out and used as paper.
Ah, right,
producing paper.
we've now got to a rock which is called the Suckstone, and it's reputedly the largest lump of rock in Britain, and it's fallen off from above where the near Harkening Rock is. Apparently the name is believed to be a corruption of Sockagestone, which refers to a former feudal land tenure or a meeting place to discuss such matters. Another line of thought suggests that the word Suckstone could be connected with the word sacred, and some ancient ritual may have taken place here. It was once believed that these stones had fallen from the sky in just the right place to be marker stones on ley lines. The less steep route. Right, this is called wood ear, and we're positive this is wood ear because it's growing on a dead elder tree. Apparently it only ever grows on elder. And the cups hang down rather than upwards. Right, this is a clever cache. The cache is in there, but we have to get it out somehow. Lid's fallen off. And there we have it. The logbook will be inside there.
It should be a magnet.
Stinky inkhorn.
And boy, does it ever stink.
It does, it smells terrible. Not sure of this one. We're going to take it home and... Well, no, we're not going to take it home. We're going to leave it here, but I'm just filming it to identify it later. Just turn it over a bit. And it's growing at the base of a fir tree. This is an interesting geocache. It's a multi-cache, and in a box we found all these blocks, and we had to rearrange them to make a word to find out the coordinates for the actual cache. So we think we've got it now. We'll see if we're right a bit later. This one was too easy. Stickoflage.